What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 with another seasonal event. This time we all-wheel drive all day, which is a cross-country event. It has the entry restrictions of extreme off-road with all-wheel drive and A800 rated cars. I would suggest either the Bowler or the Jeep Trailcat tuned up to 800. The Bowler, I think, has an 800 rating by default. But I think the Jeep is just probably the most solid option all around. Obviously the required difficulty for the highest reward, which is Rally Fighter, which you can see me use in a lot of the events. The required difficulty for that is highly skilled. Obviously our launch is a little bit poorer in the Jeep, but we will more than make up for that. Let's use a jump here because why not? Generally speaking, not much should happen there with that jump. Obviously you can skip it and go left. And we will probably do that in the next laps when we have a little more speed built up at that moment. Let's cut in across. And we are up to third already. The only difficult thing about this race is the jump to end the lap, this one. And you really need to make sure you get it straight. This guy didn't, and that hurts badly. And we're up to first. Now we're actually going to take the left route. It is a lot safer, truth be told. I'll go up here. And now you just repeat the lap 3 times. Obviously it worked twice. I did it once already. And this jump is a little bit tricky. You just need to make sure you stay relatively straight so that you get the entry point into this corner, or you already go a little bit right. Then your car is already pointing into the right direction. And then again, this jump is the tricky part of the lap. This can go very wrong very quickly if you get this jump wrong. And we didn't do a particularly great job in this lap, which brings these guys right up to our behind. Didn't want to use a word, you know. Alright, now we turn in. This section is when you need to make up a lot of ground on them, so that you can afford, and I'm actually going to jump a little bit right this time. Show you what I mean by getting the entry a little bit better. But yeah, this is the part of the lap where you need to build up a little bit of a lead so that you can take this jump carefully. Just really be careful you don't jump too far left or right, that can ruin your lap. And that's race 1 finished. 2 more to go, 20 points in the bag. And some extra money, of course. So, race number 2, over here. Jumping right into it. The Trailcat is just so easy to control that it's probably my favorite among that class. Even on higher powers, it's relatively easy to control. I'm actually going to cut them off a little bit because I don't want to have a kind of a drag race down the line here. Alright. Bumping into this guy. Now we're actually building up a little bit of speed down here. This guy cut us off to the right, so we cut across to the left. Pretty easy maneuver there. Oh, is that a mini X-ray? Yeah, we are actually going faster than this thing can go in total, so I'm not afraid of that. We're actually cutting into this corner rather quickly, and this car is kind of a joke. I don't even know what exactly it is. It looks like an Audi, but it isn't. I think I own it, but like, I don't know. It's such a weird car. And it drives horrendously as well. It is quick, but its handling leaves a lot to be desired. And this race is finished soon. There shouldn't be too much of an issue finishing this. Yeah, they have the power. But we still have a few corners left as well. It's not a sprint to the finish line. And in the corners we certainly have the advantage over them. Yeah, that's an easy victory. And we just go straight through. And away we go. So that nets us 40 points and an 8-point lead. And the last race to do, and where is it? There it is. Obviously having a fast travel makes this a lot easier and a lot quicker. So smash your fast travel boards. And purchase the house that unlocks free fast traveling, obviously. Gardens cross-country circuit. Should be alright. Now we have a little bit of rain, but that doesn't impact us too much. Again, I don't want to have this kind of drag race with them, so I just cut them off. I wanted to make a switchback move on him, but we switched a little too hard. This is a track for the Mini, so I can really expect him to do well, because there isn't much top speed area here. Yeah, he's leading rather comfortably. Not a power circuit. We're still grabbing the... Whoops. To the left of him, that puts us on the inside here. And we're past. So the AI is pretty reactionary, so you can very easily counter them and predict their moves. Especially when fighting kind of 1v1 in a straight overtake battle. And now we're just trying to pull some time on him. It pays off a lot to study your AI opponents, especially when you're racing them rather closely. Because they tend to have their areas where they are quicker than you and their areas where they are slower than you. And then it just pays to pay attention to that and get as much information as you can so that you know where to watch out and where you can just drive away from them in a rather relaxed way. Now we're just finishing up the race. This is a very short lap, so it's a very short race as well. And we finish it right there, so we finish the championship with 60 points, which was exactly the plan, and we get all the rewards, which is also the plan. Yeah, we were a lot faster. 45-second lap compared to 50. Three, two, one, complete. The money rewards are obviously nice, but we're not. I mean, 40,000 is at some point irrelevant. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can do this as well, and I hope it helps a bit. And on this absolutely gorgeous side of a rainbow, until next time, and farewell.